Hey guys, how are you? Here Daniel, walking in Los Angeles. I came to Palm Springs to teach a workshop, and then I'm going to have dinner here with my little sister that lives in Los Angeles, and now I'm going to fly back home. But I want to talk about speed of trust. I just come from an amazing association of lawyers, and it's a very, very big group of law firms that they're all helping each other scale and be able to go to the next level. But I've always been a fan of masterminds. I've been a member of EO for many, many years. I've been a member of YPO for many years. And I'm always a big fan of the support on the CEO and everything, of not being lonely and helping each other. But I really missed, and that was extremely apparent today, the speed of trust. Indeed, there's a book by Steve Covey's son. It's called Speed of Trust. And really, when you have a good friendship with someone, the velocity you could do business or agree on something is very, very high. If there's someone that you never heard of, it's very, very difficult. So imagine your best friend, someone you know 20 years ago, calls you and said, hey, I want to do this business with you. Before even they tell you the business plan, you already said, of course, I'm in, right? Because you have so much trust with that person, you love to be with them, you love to do things with them. As soon as they propose something, you immediately agree. You just exchange some ideas, and then you start moving. Yeah, we'll split the percentage later or the money. Let's just start moving. And it's much easier to start moving faster. On the other side, imagine you get a call. Someone calls you and said, hey, you've never heard of me. I've heard of you. I want to do a business with you. By the way, I'm not even from your country. I'm from a different country. And I want to propose you the biggest business of the world, and I want to do it with you. How fast will you do that business? Right? You want to see all the details. You won't be that excited about it because it sounds weird that someone on the other side of the world is calling you. And you want to have a signed contract with all the details. Like, it will take a long time for you to build that business or that agreement. So if you have a lot of trust with someone, it's very fast that you do business with them. If you don't have a trust with someone, then it's much slower. And that's the speed of trust. And Jack Daly, one of my mentors, he's my mentor in sales, he always tells me, sales is the transfer of trust. If you transfer the trust to your buyer, the buyer will buy from you. If you don't transfer the trust, they will never buy from you. So what are you doing to transfer trust to your clients so they will buy faster from you? So one more big value of being in masterminds or groups of CEOs, that the trust that is generated inside the association allows you to do business much, much faster. All right, hope you learned something and you apply this to improve your sales and the speed of sales in your business.